Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and guess what time of the week it is? You guessed it, it's the time of the week where I present to you the blockchain development news from the past week. So welcome to the Blockchain Developer Weekly Digest. I'm your host George, and without any further ado, without wasting any more time, let's get started. And first piece of news comes from a very interesting project called Monoplasma that is developed by Streamer, the company Streamer, and it aims to solve a very painful problem that all of us blockchain developers have, and this is sending multiple instances of value to multiple users at once. So Monoplasma is a form of plasma, or at least it's like has derived some ideas from the plasma concept, but it's unidirectional, and it basically allows you to push value to multiple users at once, be it for airdrops, be it for rewards, be it for, let's say, for DAOs or decentralized trusts, dividends. You can do this with Monoplasma. So Monoplasma, much like Plasma, has a contract that is on the chain, but unlike Plasma, it does not have like internal transactions between the different users that have some value in this Plasma chain. This way, because there are no transactions, there is actually no double spending problem, so a lot of the complexities that Plasma would have are non-existent in Monoplasma, which makes it, like, first of all, less complex, and second of all, it makes it just faster in a way to do this. So next time when you want to like do your mass airdrop, reward for staking, reward for loyalties, paying your dividends, consider Monoplasma. It's an amazing project. The code is now open, it's ready to be deployed, so make use of it. And yeah, this was Monoplasma. And second thing, well, last week it was ETH Denver, and we are expecting a lot of stuff from there, aren't we? And the first thing that I saw, and it's like for me is very significant, is called EthTTT. It's called Ethereum, this then that. It takes his name from the regular Web2 world product called If This Then That. And it's tooling. It's a project that aims to allow even non-developers to be able to react to events that are happening on the Ethereum network. So let me give you a couple of examples on what you can react. So first of all, you can say with if this then that, you can react on, let's say, price drops. You can react on mine blocks. You can react on contracts that are firing events, or you can even react to token transfers. And what can you do when you react? Well, you can send ETH. For example, you can send ETH to MakerDAO CDP when you see that ETH is going down, so that your CDP is not liquidated, or you just plain sending ETH to like cash out from somewhere, or the plain old mundane, you can just send an email or SMS whenever like the price drop or something happens in a smart contract. So keep an eye on if this then that. Hopefully we're going to see a lot more from these guys, because this is an awesome project and something that I would personally use. And yeah, good job, guys. Next piece of news comes from the different libraries, and I have bundled them together. So there are 3 libraries updates from the past week. First of all, Truffle has released version 5.0.5, which is a patch release with updated links for the Solhint downloading and some changes on unit tests. Solhint actually has a major update. The library that is the linter library for Solidity that you can use, so it has been re-architectured almost completely. It now allows developers to extend current rules of Solhint. It allows developers to write new rules in the form of plugins. So Solhint is now much more oriented towards the developer and finding out what the community wants to do and do it itself, instead of like just forcing some rules. Great job to Solhint. Last but not least, Etherlime now has Flattener and React Shape. So you can now flatten your smart contracts before you send them to Etherscan to be verified. And you can start experimenting with React projects. And pretty much this was from the libraries updates, and last week was very heavy on smaller updates, not necessarily something that you can develop on, but it's something that you should keep an eye on. And first, something to look forward for this week is that the Constantinople fork is going to happen probably on Thursday. For those of you that are not aware what is going to happen in Constantinople fork, there are like three major changes, or at least ones that I have figured. First one is we're going to have bitwise shifting in the EVM. Second, and very dear to me, we're going to have the create2 opcode, which is going to pretty much allow you to know what is going to be the address of a contract before you deploy it. And like not be concerned whether the wallet that is going to be deploying executes more transactions, therefore changes their nonce. So in its essence, you're now going to be able to interact with and send value to contracts that are not yet even deployed. This is very important for scalability solutions like state channels, where you can do like counterfactual instantiation of state channels. Same thing for meta transactions. You can counterfactually instantiate meta transaction identity contract, for example. The third thing that is in the Constantinople is an opcode that is going to return you the KESAC 256 hash of a contract code, so that you can like verify for yourself that you are communicating with the correct smart contract with the correct instructions inside. Second quick news from this week is that the Plasma Group, the project that I told you a couple of shows ago, that is for spawning and modifying and using your own Plasma network. Well, these guys have been busy and they have built wallet. And this wallet is actually an extension to Chrome, much like MetaMask. So now for Plasma Group and Plasma Group projects, you can use Google Chrome wallet. And last but not least, probably the biggest and more like famous news, the one that was heard the most, came from actually Samsung, the mobile phones company, and not only mobile phones, but in our case we're concerned with phones, because the next flagship phone, Samsung S10, is going to supposedly come with blockchain wallet, hopefully Ethereum wallet. And from pretty much from their press release, they're saying that through their use of their Nox technology, they're going to be able to store, and I'm quote, securely stored blockchain private keys. So probably Samsung is going to be something that is going to be very interesting to us, the blockchain developers, in the near future. And pretty much these were the news. Hopefully I haven't missed anything important. Regardless, tell me in the comment if I have missed something. Don't forget to spawn me with the latest news. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, subscribe to our channel so that you can always be up to date with the latest news. And of course, see you next week. See you, bye.